and welcome back to the English Talk Time, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Ellie, your host, and with me today is my amazing co-host is Mike. How are you, Mike?
I'm doing great, Ellie. Hello to all our listeners. I hope you're all excited because today we're discussing a very important topic.
So maybe you're trying to get genuinely fluent in English, but, moving abroad isn't really an option.
Right.
And let's be honest, who has 3 hours every single night for textbooks? If that sounds like you, well, this deep dive should be really helpful.
It's such a common challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
People feel totally overwhelmed or they're just incredibly busy. Sometimes it's just feeling shy about actually speaking.
Yeah.
They get this idea that fluency means perfect grammar, maybe an expensive tutor. But the research we looked at, it kind of blows that idea out of the water.
Absolutely. So our mission today is to unpack what we found to be the most powerful insight from all this. Fluency doesn't come from marathon study sessions.
Bro.
It comes from these small, smart steps, tiny little habits you weave into your daily life, things that make English feel, natural, not like more homework.
And we should probably jump straight into the foundational technique here, the one that really makes these small steps work. Shadowing.
Shadowing, okay.
Yeah, it comes up again and again. It's just one of the simplest, fastest ways to train your speaking and your listening skills, basically at the same time.
Okay, let's unpack the mechanics of shadowing then. It sounds a bit technical, but it's really not about thinking, is it?
Not at all. You just listen to someone speaking English. Could be a podcast clip, audiobook, anything, really.
Mm-hmm.
And you try to repeat exactly what they say. You're copying the sound, the speed, the rhythm, the ups and downs, like an echo.
Like an echo, right? And the key thing is what you don't do.
Exactly. You're not supposed to stop the audio. You don't look up words in a dictionary, and definitely no translating in your head. That's crucial.
Why? What does that achieve?
Well, it forces your mouth and your vocal cords to just mimic the physical rhythm of English. It completely bypasses that mental bottleneck where you're trying to translate everything first.
Ah, okay. So you're basically training your mouth muscles, like how a native speaker's mouth moves. Simple repetition.
Pretty much.
Like trying to match the rhythm of, say, I want to speak English fluently, or shadowing helps me speak better. It feels weird at first, I bet.
It does feel awkward.
Yeah.
But that awkwardness, that's literally the muscle memory starting to form. It's the simplest way to force that English muscle memory without translating.
So it connects the listening part directly to the speaking part?
Precisely. Your ears hear it.
Yeah.
Your mouth does it. They start working together. And the result, honestly, even just 5 minutes of this a day, it can make a noticeable difference pretty quickly. You start speaking faster, clearer, just more naturally.
Wow.
It's a tiny habit, but the payoff is huge.
Okay, that really sets the stage. So let's talk about building on that foundation. How do we embed this? You mentioned listening, and the material really stressed this, didn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Step 1, and maybe the most important, listen every single day. Make English kind of inescapable.
Not just once a week in a class?
No way. Daily input is key. If you want to speak better, you just have to listen more. It's how you pick up new words naturally in context.
And you get the real rhythm, right? Not textbook rhythm.
Exactly. The real rhythm, the intonation, and it trains your ears to understand speech at a normal conversational speed. You start hearing how real people actually talk.
And the best part is how easy it is to fit in. We're talking, podcasts on the commute?
Yeah, podcasts, music, YouTube clips, maybe short stories for learners. Whatever works for you.
And here's the thing that surprised me. You don't actually need to understand everything you hear.
Not at all. That's a huge relief for most people. Even if you only catch, say, 30% or maybe 50% of the words, your brain is still soaking up the structure, the patterns, the sounds. It's working in the background.
So it's like making English your background music.
Kind of, yeah. Listen while you're walking, cleaning the house, cooking dinner, exercising, even just resting.
And the time commitment is low, like 10, 15 minutes a day. That's enough.
It's enough to make a measurable difference over, say, a month. You'll notice your comprehension improving.
Okay, so listening is the foundation, the input. Step 2 connects directly to that, right? Activating it.
Exactly. If listening is like absorbing nutrients, Speaking is how you build the muscle. So step 2, actively shadow what you hear.
Take that listening and immediately use it.
Yes. Don't just let it wash over you. Pick a short bit, a sentence, maybe just a phrase. Pause the audio and repeat it right away. Try to copy the voice, match that rhythm you just heard.
And doing this regularly
Makes your speaking smoother, definitely. It helps clarify pronunciation. And honestly, it's a massive confidence booster because you feel yourself getting better day by day.
Okay, but I can hear people thinking, shattering tone and rhythm, that sounds hard if you're a beginner. What if I sound awful? What if my pronunciation is just bad? Aren't I just practicing mistakes?
That's a really common fear and a great question. But the goal here isn't perfection right out of the gate.
Okay.
The goal is the mechanical repetition. It's about forcing your mouth to move at native speed, learning the physical shape of the language.
Ah, the shape.
Yeah, that awkwardness you feel. That's just your speaking muscles getting a workout, getting stronger. Consistency is way more important than perfection here. Just keep doing it.
Got it. So that covers the external practice, listening and mimicking. Now, step 3 takes us inside the head, right? Thinking in English.
Exactly. This tackles the biggest speed bump for fluency, the translation delay.
Right. Thinking in your native language first, then translating. It just slows everything down.
Totally. Kills the flow, kills your confidence. So we need to cut out that middleman, that translation step. And the way to do it is to start really small.
How small?
Tiny. Use short, simple English sentences just inside your head throughout your day. Like literally basic thoughts.
Examples.
Okay, you wake up, think, it's morning. Or maybe, I need coffee. You look outside. Sky's blue at work. I'm tired. Or, I want to go home.
Haha, yeah, those high-frequency thoughts.
Exactly. Stuff you think all the time anyway. Doing this trains your brain to connect the idea directly to the English words, skipping the translation detour.
I remember trying this. It felt so artificial at first, just thinking, kettle is whistling. But after a while, you just do it.
You do. And then the next little step, if you want to push it, try actually saying those thoughts out loud.
Even just whispering.
Yeah, even whispering to yourself. It turns into this kind of quiet, ongoing conversation you're having with yourself in English all day long. Low pressure, constant practice.
Which leads nicely into the next physical step, step 4, reading aloud.
Yes, training those actual speaking muscles again. We know silent reading is great, obviously, for vocab, for comprehension.
But reading aloud is different.
Vastly different for fluency, because it forces your brain, your mouth, your tongue, everything to coordinate in real time. It's physical.
Like exercise for your mouth.
Exactly. Calisthenics for articulation, that's a good way to put it.
Okay.
But choose your material wisely. Don't grab like Shakespeare or a dense novel.
Right. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Beginner stories, kids' books are actually amazing for this, or simple dialogues. Short and manageable.
And there's a technique to it, not just reading it once.
Yeah, sources suggest a kind of triple pass approach. First, read it slowly and clearly. Focus on getting each sound right.
Okay.
Then read it again, but a bit faster. Try to link the words together smoothly, find the flow.
Right.
And then, the third time, read it with expression. Imagine you're an actor performing it. This really builds pronunciation, speed, and even confidence.
Interesting. Okay, so we've got listening, shadowing, thinking, reading aloud. Now, how do we make this stuff stick? How does it become part of life, not just exercises?
That's step 5, and it's really the core goal. Make English the language of your habits. Live with English.
So it stops feeling like that 30-minute chore you do on Monday night.
Exactly. It needs to become as normal as, your morning coffee or checking your favorite app. It needs to be in the background, part of your environment.
Okay, so how do we do that? Let's talk hacks.
Let's talk hacks. Passive learning hacks first. The absolute easiest, highest impact one. Change your phone's language setting to English.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Think about it. How many times do you look at your phone a day? 50. 100.
Easily. Probably more.
So if it's in English, you are passively, constantly learning essential words. Things like settings, airplane mode, brightness, update available, delete. download.
Words you need to interact with the phone anyway.
Right. You absorb them just through sheer repetition, without even trying. No dictionary needed.
Okay, that's passive. What about low-effort output, making us use the language a bit?
Right. Instead of feeling pressure to write, like long journal entries, try a short diary, super short. Like 3 sentences max about your day.
3 sentences? Seriously?
Seriously. For example, went to work, meeting was busy, drank too much coffee, done.
Okay.
5 minutes before bed. It reinforces sentence structure, basic past tense, and the vocabulary you actually use that day. Keeps it relevant.
I like that. Minimal effort, maximum relevance. What else?
Okay, here's one that the material really highlights as a great self-assessment tool. Record a 1-minute voice message every day.
Just talking into your phone. To yourself?
Yep, purely for you. No one else has to hear it. Just talk about, I don't know, your plans for tomorrow, how you're feeling, what you saw on your walk, anything.
Okay, but what's the point if no one hears it?
The power comes when you listen back.
Ah.
When you hear your own voice recorded, you suddenly notice those little pronunciation quirks or the grammar mistakes you always make, the ones you miss when you're speaking live.
Things like always forgetting the as on third-person verbs, maybe?
Exactly. Or mixing up tenses. You hear it, you cringe a little maybe, but then you can fix it. It's like being your own coach. Instant feedback loop. Builds fluency and self-awareness.
That's smart. Okay, any final habit hacks? Maybe something more social.
Yeah, connection is important, but it doesn't have to mean finding a native speaker tutor right away. You can use online groups.
Like forums or chat groups?
Sure, WhatsApp groups, Telegram channels, apps like Tandem, even Facebook groups focused on English practice. Just reading messages, writing a quick reply, maybe sending a short voice note.
Or asking a question.
Or asking a question. It just makes the language feel alive, you know?
Yeah.
Part of a community, not just something you study alone.
And for the really short bursts of practice?
Use social media, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. Find short clips, like 20 seconds long.
Okay.
Watch it 2 or 3 times, get the gist. Then pause it and try to copy the speaker's voice, their speed, their tone. It's like micro-shadowing.
Micro-shadowing. I like it. Distilled practice in tiny, entertaining chunks.
Exactly. Fun, easy, fits into tiny gaps in the day.
So wrapping this all up,
Yeah.
what's the big takeaway, the secret sauce?
Well, the secret is there's kind of no big secret. Fluency isn't hidden in some advanced textbook or only available if you move abroad.
It's not about putting in more hours necessarily.
No, it's about turning these small, everyday actions and routines into moments of unconscious English practice. It's about consistency over intensity.
So think about those tiny shifts you can make. Like instead of writing your shopping list or your to-do list in your native language,
Write it in English.
or instead of watching 5 minutes of news in your language, watch 5 minutes of news in English.
Yeah, or just look at something simple, like your coffee cup right now. Practice thinking, like 3 quick descriptive words in English. Hot, white, full. Instant practice.
It's about integration, isn't it?
Completely. When English becomes part of your life, when it's on your phone, in your quick diary notes, in your thoughts, when you practice reading aloud for a few minutes, it stops feeling like homework.
It becomes something you just live with.
Exactly. And that level of comfort, that automaticity, that's where real fluency starts to bloom.
So the final thought for everyone listening, if fluency is really about comfort and speed, about making English automatic, which one of these small, zero-cost habits could you start today?
Before the day is over.
Yeah. Could you change your phone language right now? Could you write down 3 sentences about your day tonight? Could you just pick one simple thought, I'm hungry, and make sure you think it in English first?
Choose one thing. Start training those speaking muscles, that thinking habit, immediately. That's the challenge.
Great challenge. We'll leave you with that thought. See you next time for the next deep dive.